This video is brought to you by Sailing World and SailingWorld.com. There are a lot of talented sailors participating in the 2011 New York Yacht Club Invitational Cup, but none have the resume of Royal Canadian Yacht Club skipper Terry McLaughlin. Among his palmares is a silver medal in the 1984 Olympics and 2 America's Cup campaigns. Missing, however, is first place in the Invitational Cup. McLaughlin and his team finished second in the inaugural event in 2009. This September, they've returned to Newport to earn the top spot. Halfway through the regatta, that's exactly where they stand, with a 13-point lead over second and a 28-point lead over third.
Yeah, no, we've had 2 very good days, and the key here, 11 races, tough competition, is not to have too many bad races and not to make too many major mistakes. And we've managed to get through 6 races so far with very happy results. So 6 races does not make a series, and there's probably some tough, good, tricky sailing coming up, but so far so good.
What has been the difference with your team this year as opposed to the team you brought last year? I know there's a lot of familiar names for you on the team. I don't think it's 100% the same crew, but it's very close. What's made you guys a little more effective this time around?
I don't know. We have 8 out of 10 are the same from 2009, and we. I don't know. We were pretty happy with our last time. I think probably by this time we had one sort of so-so race. We had to count. I think we missed a shift last time. We've had 3 really good starts, and 3 sort of pretty so-so starts. But we've been fortunate. Every time we've had the bad start, we've been able to bail out and sort of end up going fast and going the right way. So that's probably been a difference. That's New York Yacht Club in 2009. They didn't have the greatest starts all the time, but they were a bit better at bailing or at coming back than we were. And whether Kenny Reed was a tactician was the difference or not, I don't know. But this regatta, when we've been back, we've been able to sort of come back quickly. So
you mentioned coming back, and it seems to be a key trait to winning this event, because the boats are even, the line is very crowded, the mark rounds are very crowded, and everyone's going the same speed. And so far, the only 2 boats that have avoided that bad race have been yourself and the New York Yacht Club. And of course, you guys are first and second. How do you, as the event progresses, now you've built yourself a little lead, how does maybe your strategy change to ensure that you don't have that bad race, since you don't have a throwout to really rely on?
Well, it doesn't change at all. I think this morning I told the guys, I look at this as yesterday was practice, and practice racing until the regatta starts today. We need come out of the day with a good day, and we did. Probably tomorrow I'll probably try to convince them that the regatta starts tomorrow. I don't think we're not at a point where we have to watch for the New York Yacht Club or try to do anything different. We're trying to sail fairly conservatively, rules wise, over early wise, mark roundings, tactically, and so far it's been good. I think we'll continue to do that. If it gets down to the last race and it's a 2-boat regatta, that's a different story. But I think you can't. You just got to get clear air and go fast and try to go the right way at this point and try to beat as many boats as you can.
There are many talented sailors here, even this year with the elimination of the Category 3 spot. Your resume, however, stands out a little bit above those. An Olympic silver medal, a couple America's Cup trials with the Canadian team. What is it, after competing on such a high level, what is it about this second year?
Well, this sort of reminds me. My sailing peaked in probably 1984, 83, 84, Olympics and so forth, and America's Cup. And so I've been sailing a bit here and there, but not at a super high level. And so this is sort of reminds me of my Flying Dutchman days. Just sailing against a lot of world-class talent. And obviously, just because these guys are not professionals, it doesn't mean they're not incredibly good sailors. And so it's very enjoyable to be at such a prestigious international regatta as this. And of course, the New York Yacht Club just does an incredible job at running it. I'm overly impressed with the way they do it.
One of the things that's unique about this event, of course, is the one design rig tuning and the one design sails. Tell us about the one design nature of this. How does the parity of this regatta compare with other one design events such as the FAR 40 or the Melgus 32 or other one design events where people have maybe a little more choice in what they're bringing to the course?
Yeah, well, this probably my favorite sailboat racing ever was the intercollegiate sailing. I sailed for Queen's University in Canada, but we sailed in the States a lot. and exactly equal, switch boats all the time even. And you get a good start, you get the first shift, you do well. If you don't, you do lousy. And so I look at this as a big boat intercollegiate regatta, and it's a good idea. They try to equalize it. We've had a bit of time in the class, so imagine ourselves, the New York Yacht Club, and a couple others. If we could have different sails and tune the rig between its races, we have more of an advantage. So I think it's quite different from the other regattas. It's obviously it's not a money game here, and the fact that you have to sail with one rig setting in light and heavy air is a challenge, but it just makes it a lot more equal.
What about the home front? What sort of support, what sort of rooting interest are you getting from the RCYC members? Is there a pretty strong following?
Yeah, we've had a bit of, we had one sort of fundraising event which was well attended, and we've actually last time we had maybe 1 or 2 people come down and help out and watch. I think we're having a barbecue at our house tomorrow night for probably 40 people, including crews and wives. But we have about 18 or so RCYC members who are just regular members who have supported us, who are arriving today and tomorrow for the last couple of days. So it's actually we've got pretty good recognition. We got a website organized this year, so we've had a lot of support.
Does that make it? Does that increase the pressure, or does that merely make it more fun to do?
Yeah, well, I've thought about that. I like to slough off things that potentially increase the pressure. It helped raise some money because we've done a bit of training for this, and there are costs. So that's a stress reliever really. Yeah, I don't think it raises the pressure at all.
All right. What's the key to the final 2 days of this event? What things do you need to do correctly? What things can't you do wrong?
I think we just have to keep doing what we're doing. I'd like to get off the line, at a higher than 50% sort of success rate. And we've had 3 really, really good starts and 3 starts where we had to bail. And we've been maybe fortunate in those. We've been able to bail the correct way and go pretty fast. If it's going to be lighter tomorrow, it's going to be tougher, for everybody. Perhaps everyone's more equal speed. So, I think in 2009, I think a 6.1 average per race would have won the regatta. I don't know if that's going to work this year or not, but as many top 5, top 6, top 7 finishes as we can get.
All right. Well, good luck the rest of the way. Thanks for